We're going to a wedding.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you excited?
I'm tired.
She said she don't care if her dress doesn't fit. She's got another one at home. I've got another one at home. One of my husband's ones.
I thought you were about to say one of my husbands.
Yeah, one of my husband's. I've lost it a couple of times. Found it. I haven't realised it.
Oh, yeah.
So, I want to... We're going to a wedding.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you excited?
I'm tired.
I'm tired and I'm hot.
It's cool out here, to be fair.
Okay, let's go.
Greg's first.
Yeah. Going to Greg's.
Go to Greg's. I'm on a sausage roll. Start.
Kirsty's having a sausage roll. I'm not in fat today. Okay.
Myself. I'm getting married.
Hey, it's wedding reception day.
And I'm tired.
We're all tired. We're all tired.
How are you doing, Summer?
I don't think any of us slept, did we?
No, is there a nap time planned in for today? That's all I need to know.
There's no nap. No
It's
napping.
going to be an exciting vlog of just Kimmy.
I think I'm an emotional. I was about to say I'm an emotional mess, but I think Summer's got it covered.
Everybody's got that.
Summer's there with me. Go.
Oh, baby, I've got to tell you what she
Let me out.
There you go, Summer.
Hey. Hey, hey. Toby Toes. What are you doing on the floor? You're going to be minging. Well, you've got to do your chores.
The real glamour of the wedding morning is quickly putting the hoover around and mopping the floor to make sure it's all nice and clean for everyone, isn't it, mate?
Hey, cheeky boy.
She basically told me that one of her friends
Let's get his cars out now. Got puzzles.
and
Mate, I just put those away. Just put them away so that people don't die tripping over your
told me is that they've been
cars.
Chrissy's had a sausage roll already.
Can't think about eating.
And a sugar.
Jesus,
And
and a sugar
bean.
donut.
Yeah. She said she don't care if her dress doesn't fit. She's got another one at home. I've got another one at home. She's having a poo in your toilet, you know that, don't
Is she
you?
in the toilet? I thought she was in the kitchen.
I don't know
She's in the toilet having a poo. Nervous poo. Yeah, it's my husband. Well, one of my husband's ones.
I thought you were about to say one of my husbands.
Yeah, one of my husband's.
Tuesday,
Oh. Kirsty, you've got a hairband around your bottle already.
I haven't managed to film a lot.
Well, that's not good. That's what I give you the GoPro for.
I know. I just didn't manage to film a lot. It was just like hair, makeup. It's like a blooming.
Hair, makeup, mimosa. So did you record any hair and makeup stuff? Show for Daniel. No, you're filming. We'll get on our way to the barn. Can't see, I've not seen it.
Shelley and that also getting there for 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're not getting there for 3.
Well, they'll probably be about 3:05.
I reckon 3:15.
10 past, I'll go.
They're
Be in the middle.
Weekend today.
Why? She's been married for 2 years.
Yeah. Oh, she emotional. She really upset because she's late. Only 2 years late.
I think you meant late for 3 o'clock. She's not late there.
Crying.
You can't get to Moor Farm from their house in 7 minutes. They can't make me, sorry.
So has it been busy?
Yes. I can feel better now.
Right.
I'm not hair done. I'm not makeup done.
Yeah.
Hair done. I'm not makeup done.
Right. Stressful?
No. Stressful.
It's good though.
It just takes quite a while. You don't realise how long it takes to do things now.
Took me about 2 minutes. Show's mine.
Yeah, mine did take long.
I can't think where his wedding. Over the years, I've only seen
You alright? Yeah. Toilets? Toilets. Cool out here, isn't it? Sorry, Jasmine. Just noticed there's no picture of me and your mum. That's not on, is it?
Because you're.
Are you planning to die tonight?
Yeah, before tonight. Give it like an hour.
Wow, Jasmine. She wants to be dead already. Oh dear.
Do we take what we leave?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Cards and messages, yeah.
Leave the message. I've took your cards.
Yeah.
Sam, have you got all the gadgets?
Yeah,
I love that, Andy,
some. Andy.
Lost it a couple of times. Found it, haven't revised it.
Oh yeah.
So, what about you, young man? Have you revised your speech since 2020?
There's a lot of bets going on about his speech.
I wrote that last night.
That's right, you're not the only one.
Yeah. Oh God. I've got mine over 3 pages in large print.
Yeah. No. I should be leaving in half an hour to take off the books.
Oh, right. Okay. Go for it, dude.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. You're up first.
Right. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all dealing with the heat very well. There was meant to be, on our wedding, there was meant to be 2 speeches during the wedding by both my mum and Shelley's mum. So they're going to go up first with something to say, and then afterwards it'll be the scary one, and then me, and then Connor. So hand over to your mum.
It's fine.
And then straight to you.
You hold up, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, well, I haven't done anything yet. Might hate it at the end. Might hate me at the end. It was in 2020 that I was first asked to prepare a reading for Simon and Michelle's wedding, and that's why little Toby sadly doesn't get a mention. At the time, I couldn't find anything I liked on the internet, so I put together what follows for myself. Our lives are full of music, especially in the Vincent household and with the disco business, so I took music as the theme for this reading. When Simon was born, Stevie Wonder was #1 in the charts with I Just Called to Say I Love You. And it's true that love is all around, love is in the air, and no one wants to live in a world without love. Growing up in our house, mostly it was a case of the kids are all right. They would go downtown, there would be the occasional teenage rampage. Sometimes Simon would be a lonely boy. Sometimes it was all girls, girls, girls. But then he met Michelle, and he knew she's the one. No blurred lines, just happy. Because all you need is love. Before long it was love and marriage, and being honest, it's a long and winding road. Sometimes love is a battlefield, but the future's bright when two become one, and the heart does go on. So now, we've only just begun. What a wonderful world. And I think you'll all agree this match is perfect. And if anyone was counting, there are 24 song titles in this speech. And by the way, I'm so sorry I didn't include the song that was #1 when you were born, because it was called The End of the Road by Boyz II Men.
Oh no. Oh, do you want to say something first? Say hello. Oh yeah.
As parents, we love our children so much. It's hard watching them grow up.
Can't do it.
When I look at Shelley today, I see a beautiful, smart young woman, but I still see the little girl who used to hold our hands. Growing up, Shelley was always such a happy, helpful girl, especially when we had Daniel and Kirsty. She used to love fetching nappies for them and was just like a little mum to them as well. Who knew that when we lost Sam, how much we would become to rely on Shelley? She really helped us get over him and be strong, especially for her. I don't know how we would have coped without her. When Shelley met Simon, it was so special for her, and the relationship went from strength to strength. The wedding was a small occasion because of COVID, but it was still a special day that we won't forget. It's been a joy having Simon as a son-in-law, apart from when he moves my nose. And we cannot forget to mention that they have given us a beautiful grandson, Toby. Can we take this moment to raise a glass to Shelley and Simon and wish them all the love and happiness in their marriage?
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the final part of a two-part drama. It is the wedding of Michelle and Simon. I was going to use a pre-written one, but their names didn't match, so. It's obviously not their fault. Bloody COVID sorted that out for them, didn't it? Pain in the backside. I'd like to thank you all for coming today, friends, family, and of course Simon's mum and dad for getting him into this world, so we can offload Shelley to somebody. So where do I start? Just get the pad to work to start. A good place to start would be Shelley as a baby. Anything earlier would just be wrong. You had to get it somewhere, didn't you? Teaching her to speak. Why did we do that? Why did we do it? So, anybody guess what our first phrase was in the world? Anybody? Nobody cheating, by the way.
I want to be an engineer.
Almost. It was bulb up there. Really random. Used to hold her, cuddle her to rock her to sleep in the Saturday and what have you. And I used to tell her about the light bulb above her head was being the bulb up there. So she didn't stop saying that. Bulb up there. She was always good with money. Well, I say money, it's our money. Buying the bits of paper in the flat that we had and put them in the bin. I say bits of paper, it was £5 notes. Although she does keep in mind it was only the one that we know of. Growing up, she was happy and never really complained, except for one Christmas. She wanted a push bike. So being lovely parents, you do what you do and you buy the push bike. No, that wasn't what Shelley really wanted. She wanted lots of little presents to open. So she wasn't very happy that day. About the wellies, Shell?
No.
Shall I mention the wellies?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, as you say, we should do. We'll mention the wellies. Wellington boots. Shelley loves Wellington boots, and she had some Wellington boots. She had a nice new pair. One time she went out with Nanny and got her welly boots dirty. Oh, how she cried. So it just goes to show she loves to keep things perfect. So it comes up pretty much now nearly to the present day. I know we've skipped a bit. She's grown up a bit more. Somewhat. And the night that she had Simon round for the first time, I didn't know about until the next day when he appeared like the shopkeeper on Mr. Ben. As if by magic, out of nowhere. So here I am, or here we are, and I stand here a very proud dad and father, an overbearing, nagging, moaning dad, but something has worked. I don't know what, but something worked. It's been fun, laughter and tears along the way from birth until now. Did I mention she's a great cribbage player? She loves the young ones and Monty Python, so I don't know where you get that from, Chuck. Really don't. On to Simon. I'll keep this short.
Yeah.
Sorry, someone had to get that one in. He's integrated with us really well, dealt with my sarcasm very well, and he's still not very good at cribbage. But then he's got a partner, Kim, who doesn't really help him. So to the future. Hey?
He doesn't help me play it.
Well, both as bad as each other. So to the future, who knows what that may bring to them? Wealth, health and happiness, the usual corny stuff. Maybe a new house, maybe a sibling for Toby.
Yay!
No, he's not interested. And some parting wisdom for you. I've been told not to swear by Kim. Simon said I can swear. Swear words allowed, it's tiny S-bomb. Is that alright? Yeah? Don't ask me for any wise advice, Simon. Only keep it in your pocket. Don't shit and fall back in it. Definitely don't shit in your hands and clap. And finally, listen to your dad. He knows best, right? Yeah? So, I would do a toast. Yeah, should we do a toast? Yeah. So, if you can all stand and raise your glass for the bride and groom, Shelley and Simon.
Shelley and Simon.
Shelley and Simon. Hey, no.
You'll be fine. I cried.
Yeah, just a couple of years and then it made me feel a bit more comfortable. Obviously, I'd like to welcome you all for coming. I know we're running a little bit late. 3 years is more than a little bit, but we finally arrived at our wedding reception and I couldn't be more happy to share it with everyone here. I'd like to thank my parents for putting up with me for many years and also forgiving me for all the past drunken times I've midnight raided their fridge. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be the man I am today, and Shelley kind of likes him, so I thank God for a good job well done. Thank you to Shelley's parents. Not only have you welcomed me into the family with arms wide open, you've also allowed me to midnight raid your fridge too. You've raised an amazing woman and you should be very proud of her. And I don't just mean for the man she's marrying. I promise you both I will always treat you with the best I possibly can, and you'll never need to use a certain shotgun shell with a certain name already written on it. Thank you, Dan and Craig, for being great groomsmen. Obviously, thanks to a stupid pandemic, your roles have been rather limited, but you both rocked it. You've been amazing mates for the years, and even though I'm old, you've treated me well. I think, I can't really remember. Thank you, Connor, my best man. Due to the rules at the time, you were able to attend our wedding day, and I'm truly grateful for that. You kept me calm and at ease about it all. You've been a close friend for years, and have been part of mine and Shelley's relationship from our first date since serving us at the bar, helping us move into our first home, helping me plan the proposal with Shelley, and even immediately dog-sitting the second Shelley was given birth. I really do thank you for all you've done. You've been a great friend, and don't worry, I won't mention how the slight play on the stag do has happened. Yeah, no, I had to say something. Thank you to Shelley's beautiful bridesmaids. You've probably kept Shelley together through all of the planning and sorting better than I have. the first drink is on me. You all look amazing, and I know Shelley is crazy happy that she gets to celebrate this time in her life with you all here. So I'd like to raise a glass to the bridesmaids. And thank you for that. I'd also like to raise a glass to the people that sadly couldn't be here for this today. They may not be here in body, but I'm sure they're all here in spirit with us. So yeah, raise a glass again, sorry.
This is a drinking game at this point.
Wow, this all sounds better on paper without a nervous guy reading it. And obviously to my beautiful, stunning and beautiful bride, I thank you, gorgeous. Not only over the years of us being together have you made me the happiest I've ever been, you've also made me a better man, and I want to be a better man still just because of you. I won't talk about how lucky you are that you have me. Let's face it, we all know I'm punching. I've been told by many people on many different occasions of this fact. On top of all of what you've done for me and how happy you've made me, you've also blessed us both by bringing this awesome little lad Toby into the world. And it already shows how much of an amazing mum you've already been by how much an amazing boy we have. I promise I'll do my best to be the best husband you can have and the best dad to our boy. And I'll never stop loving you both. So finally, I'd like to raise another glass to Shelley, the beautiful bride. Shelley?
Shelley.
Yeah.
3 years, Connor.
Yeah.
The last person.
Actually, only had 2 years to prepare for this. 2 years to prepare for it.
I've had it for a while. Jesus, complex and mad. Anyway, afternoon. Right, doing this bit, so we'll be in there. We'll get there. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations for the 3rd time. How many more times we can do it? I think there must be an award for how long you can prolong a wedding. Most people wrap it up for about a week, or 2, or even a month. But 3 years, I'm just glad the suit still fits. When I was told I was going to be given a speech, I was quite frankly shitting myself. So if you smell anything, it's not me. I was lucky enough to be there on the day of the ceremony back in December 2020, and it was a moment I couldn't be proud of for Simon. Me and Simon got introduced to each other on a night out by mutual friends about 12 years ago. Don't know how I survived. But I was quickly welcomed by Simon, and with something along the lines of, "Nice to meet you, want a pint?" I was never one to be particularly sociable, but back then I didn't have many friends. But Simon, with his wit and funny sense of humour, made me feel welcome and part of the group immediately. We used to hang out all the time at the flat, which some of you know. Well, that's what it was then. We had some crazy times there, mainly involving some Mario Kart competitions. Some that never lived the experience now. You've never seen so much aggression over a game, unless you've seen Simon Baker or Julia. Now that's the experience some of you don't want to go through. Over the time, me and Simon grew closer and closer as friends. The flat and Simon's company became a safe haven for me, and it was somewhere where I felt accepted. Simon even gave me a key, and often just be there when he and his flatmates got home. Me and Simon then started to work together at the George on the harbour, and Simon being in the kitchen, I was front of the house. And when Simon finished and closed the kitchen, he'd wait for me, and then we went for a beer. Most of the time leaving and getting a Domino's on the way back about 3 in the morning before going back to work at 9. We both moved on for that job when I was working in Yates, which is now stuck in Lettuce. I remember one day Simon said to me that a friend from his work was setting up on a blind date. I'd never seen him so nervous. They went for dinner and suddenly arrived in Yates for a few drinks. This is where I met Shelley, it wasn't anyone else. But what she didn't know is I was going to become the third wheel for the rest of my life. At a point during the drink, when Shelley had gone to the toilet, Simon came to the bathroom and ran our drinks, and I asked her how it was going. He looked across to the toilet to make sure she wasn't coming back, and with a massive smile and his eyes lit up, she went, "She's awesome." I had never seen him so happy. Weeks passed, and they were still talking and arranging and meeting up around their work and schedules. And it clearly worked, as that's the reason why we're all here today. Shelley's love for TV series Friends became apparent, And we often joke, oh, was it Joey to their relationship? I still never got that fish tank in the spare room. There is another story, but I'd probably leave that one out. So fast forward to the day they bought their first house, or the only house. In the build up to it, Simon had said to me, I'm going to marry the girl. I'm going to do it on the day we move in. And when moving day came, and they were leaving Shelley's parents' house, I finished work and went to help. We had done a couple of trips in the car, and it got to a point where most things was in the new house. Everyone knew what was happening, but Shelley. Simon suggested Kirsty and Shelley go to Asda and get some drinks and food for us, whilst me and Simon finished moving the heavier items. Kirsty was telling Shelley to go and freshen up and change. And she was adamant she didn't need to.
Yeah, you were.
But eventually, she went and got changed. And they both went to the shop. The moment the car left the drive, it was like a ticking clock. And before they got back, Simon went and got changed, and I put a shirt on to make an effort. Still wore shorts, it was a hot day. But when the girls arrived back to the house and Shelley walked in the living room door, the door was closed, and that's the magical moment that happened. Simon was on one knee, the ring in his hand, in a circle of rose petals. I hit play on the music, and of course it was none other than Ed Sheeran. But it was a beautiful moment to be a part of. And now we have the addition to the family of Toby.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where he gets the coolness from. He's a one cool kid. So here's Toby. Once again.
Big cheers! Big cheers!
Toby, cheers. Cheers, Toby. Cheers, mate.
Yay. Good job.
I've been with these ever since our first
Cheers.
day. And the day they moved, the day they got engaged, and the day they signed their lives to each other forever. And I've loved seeing their happiness every single time. And I'm incredibly thankful to you both for everything you have done for me, and I wish you both nothing but happiness with me in your lives for the rest of them. I love you both dearly, and I'd like to raise a glass to Simon and Shelley.
Simon and Shelley.
I don't sit down, I might fall over now.
Toby wants to say something.
Toby wants to say something.
What do you want to say? Do you want the microphone?
Oh, go on.
You're going to say
Go on,
cheers.
Toby, speak.
Say cheers.
No, it goes in the mouth.
Cheers.
Yeah, no, he does. He does.
Cheers.
Right, come on.
Say cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Good job.
Well done, Toby.
Now, obviously this isn't a normal wedding, as it's been mentioned a couple of times before, but we are so grateful for everyone that's come out. Thank you very much. We just look forward to partying with you now.
Yeah.
So,
Grab drinks at the bar, have
Enjoy
some
yourself.
fun. We've got food coming at 7.
Sorry.
That's it.
You do the important job, Shell.
Food's on its way, 7.
Yeah.
Grab a drink, enjoy yourself. It's high. That's high.
Straight away.
It records straight away.
When you finish, just press it again.
Now. Wait, why am I in selfie mode? I saw the other side. It's on selfie mode.
Don't get on the camera, then you won't be
No, they're waterproof. How do I
Trying to record somebody in front of you that
How do I
your
take-
nose up against the lens.
Oh, I had it like this, so it's like it's on selfie. There we go, look. I'm the person
Oh, my nose, man.
See all.
Wait, what did you do?
Yeah. Doing it backwards.
Oh no, we've not put Kirsty in charge of it.
Put Kirsty in charge of it.
My name's Kirsty, I'm the maid of honor, and this is my first.
Why are you taking the piss on me? What's that? Oh, double parked. You gotta see them both off. She'd love that. Oh, here he comes. He's there.
Yeah, she didn't know which one was yours.
Is it recording?
It's recording now.
Just makes sense. Otherwise, we're getting those.
Throw up a peace sign. Yes. Really took the drink.
Don't wait for a thing. There is nothing here for you. But if you stay, then let me say, and I will go out of my way for a bit soon.
Don't get me in that. That's like comfy zone.
Sweet bite.
Going round. That's it. Third drink.
Third drink.
Third drink.
The frickin'
So you have to keep hold of it.
Oh, it's recorded. Wait, is it recorded?
Yeah.
It's just weird.
You just have to keep you keep going until you pass it on to someone else.
I want smiles, not sadness.
We're happy.
She's that near.
Apparently they're happy.
Although you weren't in that.
We forward in this generation.
Sorry, Daddy Sherman.
Yeah, you've got it now until you pass it on to the next person.
I had a moment. It said something horrible outside the house. It was like the other ring doorbell, and I was like,
Something about you.
Sorry, Sherman.
it was something about eating ass in the caravan. We walked to the front door.
Let's place at that brunch in this.
That was a particularly nice. That's not great.
There's someone behind me.
Hi guys, look at me.
What did you just say?
I said, I need to drink. This is going to take ages. They've got loads of family.
Yeah. There's their queue. And here's our queue.
Is that Prosecco free or not?
No, it's not free. That's Shelley's and Dora's.
Oh. No, yeah, they do have Prosecco.
It's free for me. I didn't.
Are you tight?
I didn't pay for
Are
it.
you tight?
Daniel, can you get me one, please?
No, I can't.
Don't get me one. They're going to be ages. Why is that like free?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I just chuck chips in and go, yeah!
I'll win that one.
Is there actually poker lane or is it like... No, it's...
Summer.
Blackjack, yeah.
I'm sorry if my mum gets in the way.
Sorry, it's on mine. Okay, so apparently I've got to introduce the first dance for the bride and groom, Simon and Michelle.
Wish Harvey comes or something.
Make some noise for Mr. Jack Hanson.